Alright, well I had a request for more specs on the motor. I went a little overboard on overall specs, which is fine, because I didn't have all that in the original video. So here you go, Ron Barbosa. A little more in depth for you. Hope you enjoy. Alright, a little bit more about the press. A little more in depth, I guess. Alright. So here's a 6-inch square tube. It was not extremely cheap. It's about 3/8 thick. I welded a piece of 1/2 inch down the center in here for structural support. I didn't do that on the top because I figured with all this so small, this so thick here and thick here, I just didn't see the need. Alright, dies come out real easy. Sucks, I'm on a cell phone, guys, and I don't really have anyone to hook me up, you know, as far as videos are concerned. This thing stands probably every bit of 8.5 feet. Of course, I bought a brand new one. Most people would cringe to take something brand new like that and hack it up, but I really didn't hack it. I welded that on, made a new upper. Alright, we're going to go around to the back. Got some requests for a little more in depth on the motor. Got an electric motor from eBay, and just a matter of wiring it up. Alright, I just threw this on here. This is the what would be the hitch. I just threw it on there. It doesn't go there, and it's heavy as hell now, so it really don't bother me much. Anyways, when you take the pump off the motor, alright, you'll have this bracket here. This is what used to connect to the gas engine, specifically designed for the gas engine. So depending on which frame motor you get, and there's not going to be a frame that matches this because it was for the gas engine only, I went ahead and made me a bracket. I know it was real spotty in the original video, but I was just trying to get one out there. I didn't see a whole lot of real in-depth any more than my video as far as videos are concerned for log splitter. Anyways, that's just 1/4 inch plate made into a gusset. I made it somewhat adjustable right here so that, you know, you could slide it, move it around, and so this moves freely to the motor, and you know, it's really just match up your Lovejoy. I had to drill holes, you know, aside from the original for the electric or for the gas engine. And so far, this little China-made 2 horsepower is doing just fine. And for those out there that do want to know if RPM matters, it kind of does. I don't have a problem with torque, okay? This thing will not struggle. It does not stop. I mean, it stops because of the material, but the higher RPM ones, they'll give you a slightly faster up and down speed as far as your RAM, okay? And that's all well and good, but I go for lower RPM, more torque any day. You know, this is I'll give you a little specs on the motor if it's not too shiny or not, and get you a good angle. Like I said, I'm on my cell phone, guys. Really easy to wire in, single phase. I haven't put a switch in yet. Old ass nasty garage. But I'm sure you guys want to hear it again and watch it run, so this is what I do for now. else, as far as detail, like I said, I bought the thing brand new, so I didn't build the rest of it. The reservoir being this high sucks, that's for sure. But fill it, nothing leaks. It's not really a high maintenance type of machine. So I used my old air over hydraulic base as just a throw together stand. And again, this thing is super heavy, so it's pretty much going to stay where it's at. I mean, it does wobble when you go to use it. It's, you know, it's a lot of torque, 22 tons. Here, we'll get more of that right there, 22 ton. All right. This is just a different style here, and the ram is just placed in there. It's not meant to be used for a forging press, but it works just fine. I do plan on making more videos of my blade style stuff, okay? My garage is a mess. You know, I do other things. I've added extension to my drill press so I can enable the cross vise in there. I am also the one that loves modifying my sander. This is the Grizzly. I mean, I'm interested in building the modification for it, but I just don't have time. I like making knives. I'm into doing the wrought iron sand mize and getting into more Damascus, obviously, with the press. I'm also a proud owner of one of my other builds, this badass forge. And if you guys have any questions, man, just hit me up. You go on Facebook, it's James McMillan. You can friend me. I got a lot of friends. I have my own bladesmithing group, is Bladesmithing for Beginners. Join, and you know, we can have good conversations on there too. There's multiple ways to get a hold of me. Twitter, James Ball. Yeah, I'm starting to get into more of this video stuff. Editing is definitely something I need to get better at, but anyways, there you go.